Don't you love doing 2 podcasts back to back?
Hey,
Sure.
no, I
Yeah.
don't actually.
I love it. It's great.
I think it's okay.
And all you guys literally hated me in the last episode, so I don't know how this one's gonna go.
What? No one said hate. Who said hate?
I'll be the judge of that in 2 weeks from now when I listen
It's
to it.
probably me. I probably hated him a little bit.
That's him, all right?
Yeah.
There's no you guys.
In fact, if anything, I feel like you're usually the
What?
biggest like misdemeanor here in terms of like giving negative energy. If I'm gonna be honest with you,
Damn, I come for one day.
I
you
come
get
into this
roasted.
place for one day.
It's okay. It'll be on your shit. What the fuck? What are they called? Something review.
Your annual review.
review.
Yeah, it'll come up in your review. That's what I'm here for. I'm taking down notes.
Oh yeah, yeah. What are you gonna do if I get a negative review? Huh? You gonna fire me?
Maybe.
Yeah.
What do you hate?
What do I hate?
He hates carbs.
His family.
That's not fucking true.
That's for you panda view kids.
You people are the worst, dude.
Panda view's gonna come up before this. So
Yeah, it's gonna come up like a
Way
solid week
before this.
before.
Like 2 weeks.
those 60-something kids will get it.
You guys are fucking dickheads. All right, can somebody read the script? Can I read the script? I want to move on.
Sure,
Whatever
you
makes
can
you
be,
happy.
you can be somebody that I used to know.
We start things where we left off with Brook helping out Robin and Frankie against the spider monkey creep. It's revealed that Brook wreaked havoc on the island 5 years ago, where he was lost in the Florian Triangle and was trying to leave with the help of Thriller Bark, or so he hoped. He was captured and witnessed people losing their shadows before losing his own. Before going off to take back his own shadow, Brook reveals that a zombie's weakness is a little salt in the mouth, making them cough their shadows right back up. Elsewhere, we see our protagonist, Gecko Moria, remove Luffy's shadow and implant it into the corpse of a giant ancient warrior, the continent puller, Oars. Once awakened, Oars immediately demands to be fed, even asks for Sanji to cook for him as if he were Luffy himself. Yet Oars seems confused by his own words, like he's losing his memory or something. In the next room over, our idiot trio are discovered by Moria's crew. Immediately, Nami is dragged away by Absalom, while Usopp and Chopper fend for themselves until Frankie and Robin swing by for the rescue. Our journey ends with Brook facing Ryuma for the salty run back and Oars eating all of Thriller Bark's food supply. Any questions?
Yeah, I got one question. How do you feel about reading that summary? Because I wrote that
Dude, man,
like
I don't-
I like the part where Gecko Moria is our protagonist now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the wrong. Whoops, my bad. I forgot. I
That's how
swapped.
English work.
All right, look, this is a 10-minute masterpiece. If you had 1 hour, this is garbage.
Yeah, any more than 10 minutes, awful.
My brain crossed some wires and forgot protagonist and antagonist are the opposite of what I was thinking
Bro,
when I wrote
honestly,
this.
I feel like this is on brand for our brand of humor anyway. Like anytime we meet a new villain, the new protagonist.
The new protagonist, especially if Devin was here.
Speaking of Gecko, the fact that everyone just keeps calling him a shallot and the fact that certain things I've been watching have been convincing me to start cooking with shallots. That I've been told by Uncle Roger.
Damn, you going fancy, huh?
Yeah, that's what I was told. Onions are just shallots for poor people. So I got
Yeah,
Eat
onions
shallots.
are the poor people stuff. Shallots are like the fancy stuff.
You got shallot money?
a job that sells shallots.
I'm a little lost right now. So you're telling me that you watched episodes about stealing shadows and making zombies, and it inspired you to make food with shallots.
His sub kept saying
Yeah.
shallot.
Yeah, there was at least one point in this sub where I think it was Luffy as Oars calls Gecko Moria a shallot.
Oh,
Yeah, in the dub they call him an onion.
Yeah, they just keep calling him Onion Guy.
Because apparently stupid Americans don't know what a shallot is because we're
If
on
you had
culture
any
poor.
percentage of Sanji in you would know it's pretty much an onion. So
You would know that they're basically
you
the
have
same
0%
thing.
Sanji in you, huh, Brendan?
Listen, I just wanted to know where shallot came from. I remember the onion. God damn it.
Nothing. You're in a safe place, bro. Nothing you say here will impact your annual review. Don't worry about
Don't
it.
lie to him.
Listen, all I'm going to say about these episodes is like I was super hyped for a little bit of a future reveal that we still have yet to get, and I was a little blue-balled by the end. I ain't going to lie. The fact that
You
we
thought
got
it was going to be in these.
I thought that there was going to be a bit of some content in these that I was really looking forward to, and it wasn't.
So what you're saying is we should have done another 4 set.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like,
You mean 4 more on top of the 4 we already watched?
Yeah, and another cast.
Oh,
Like,
no. This is setting precedent for how we're going to take care of bad pacing in the future. Don't you do this.
8 episodes a week.
You will never see Devin on this show again.
He didn't watch the 4.
Yeah.
Well, that's because he thought today was Tuesday, right?
It's a deeper problem, and to the part where he doesn't plan his day out and still decides to watch the episode last minute.
That's his plan. He's like, hey, we record at 7. I'm going to watch our episodes 4. That's playing time.
And then take a nap after.
Except
be late for the recording.
Except it's 6:30 and he goes, now it's time to watch.
Dude, is this the roast cast? Like, what am I listening to right now?
You know what? Yes, it should be. We're scrapping this. We're no longer doing a One Piece. This is the Devin roast.
Panda
View Part 2.
The roast of Devin.
How many Panda views do you think we're going to get through before we actually talk about these episodes?
Hey, man, we missed a couple of weeks of Panda View because, just life and stuff.
Anybody got any more breakfast stories?
Oh, brother, don't you worry. I got plenty.
God damn it. Yo, do you know anybody who doesn't like salt or pepper on their eggs?
Who doesn't?
Correct.
No.
No.
I might know some people who don't like black pepper because they're just uncultured swine. But
actively don't like it. I don't know anybody. I could probably point to a few people that have not tried it and so don't know the truth, but
people don't try it, salt and pepper.
Dude, I'm telling you, I got somebody very close to me.
They don't season their chicken. They don't season their eggs. Like, gosh.
I'm telling you,
animals, every single one of them.
Anytime I try to make eggs for this person with a little bit of seasoning, they're like,
wow. I know who he's talking about now.
His sister.
The one that hates him and prioritizes weed over him.
What is the matter with you guys? I literally never stop gaslighting me, man. This didn't happen.
You said it. The words came out of your mouth.
It was a joke.
Now the Panda kids will know. I can't wait for the future where this really blows up and go to conventions and meet and greets.
You have a lot of faith in us.
You think we're gonna blow up?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been thinking about the what ifs of whatever could happen to this. My goal is to end up on a stage for some Crunchyroll award for podcast of the year.
Christ.
That's the real goal for
holy hell.
You know what, Justin? I'm with you. High goals, Justin. High goals.
What is this?
I want Lily Pichu to give us our Crunchyroll award, all right?
That's
what I want.
I'm with Justin here. I was like, he has the expectation of 2. Nope. Just right.
Just right?
Yeah.
This is Goldilocks' just right porridge right here.
You know what? I'm going to throw in another thing. Let's get an Oscar for podcasting. Let's do that.
Bro.
We're going to make the Oscar podcast award.
I mean, you could just have your own award show for podcasts.
With a little pressure, the podcast, the Oscar Award Association, the people behind the curtain.
Yeah,
a little pressure from the community.
This is what's going to send them over finally. Some schmucks who talk about some anime on the internet.
I mean, it's not going to only be us. We'll have some significant backers.
Anime culture has really skyrocketed, Christian. That's not out of the question.
It's not a matter of if it will happen. It's a matter of when it will happen, really.
Yeah, when. We'll be old men by then, but it will happen.
Yeah, we'll be dead.
All right, these kids came by for One Piece. If you want to listen to this rambling, go listen to Panda View.
Yeah,
well, you're probably not listening to this because Dylan cut it.
Nah, I feel like it could stay.
Dylan's generous today. He's in a decent mood right now.
Very generous.
But also remember that Panda View episode will be out probably 2 weeks before this one comes out. So just remember to go back and rewatch
we are referencing that one Panda View app a lot right now. Okay.
Well, we just finished recording it 20 minutes ago. Okay, more like 13. Anyway.
Where were we?
We never started. There's no where were we. We didn't start.
We finished the summary. That's as far as we got.
we talked about Gecko Moria and how he looked like an onion or a shallot for about 5 minutes.
10 minutes in. Oh my God.
Jordy, I don't know if you understand where we're at right now.
I told you, pandas are too.
We talked about it in the summary. We talked about it in the
Shut your mouth. Shut your fucking horn mouth.
Get the fuck out of this cast.
Fuck face is where it's at.
Get the fuck out of here. Brook is a character.
Yeah.
What did he do again?
Also, spoiler alert, is also the name of our emailer at the end of our episode. Anyway.
But yeah, no, he Brookie Boney Boy knows how to beat the zombies. And of course, how do we defeat our spooky zombies, but with nothing other than salt, of course.
Can we get a shout out to Usopp for having the original idea? But
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
Fire?
No, the salt. Remember, he had salt he was carrying around.
Yeah. He had salt, he had fire. Dude, Usopp was on it, man. He knew he
you mean
was
as
in
part of his demon ghoul warding kit?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
No, dude, he was on it. And honestly, the onions around his neck probably going to play a role too in the future.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Everyone knows onions super salty,
They have a layer.
just like Oars.
Our boy Brook is out here. He's trying to fight the guy who has his shadow, which is the Ryuma guy, the samurai dude that we saw before, who seems to be able to kick Brook's ass kind of a lot.
Super strong
actually.
guy.
He gets captured, loses his shadow, and then like a day later, was it? Like it wasn't even that long. Like a day later, he finds Thriller Bark again.
Yeah, no,
fights everybody.
No, see, this kind of annoyed me because when he's talking about all of this, he stumbles upon Thriller Bark, whatever. Then he gets kicked back out. His shadow gets stolen. They kick his boat back out to sea. Then maybe this is just a translation problem, but Brook says specifically, I was able to make my way back to Thriller Bark to try and fight them for my shadow again.
Yes. No, he did that. And I think it even said like it was like a day or two.
Which is bullshit because in the same episode, they talk about how he couldn't go anywhere on his own accord because his rudder was broken.
I got no defense for this. I know it's ridiculous. I'm just going to gloss right over it.
Well, okay. So either way, it happened. So he comes back. and what I really like was that his stupid fucking bit was after he's like cutting down zombies, he's like, what the fuck am I going to do here? Like, I can't do anything. Like, they just keep coming back up. He hears in the distance a couple of fucking schmucks who are looking over a zombie body.
Whoa, one of our buddies was purified. How'd that happen? It looks like he ate some salted grilled fish. Idiot, was he a new guy or something?
Did he say salted grilled fish? Could this be the weakness I've been searching for?
Yeah, from behind a gravestone, he hears this stupid this Deus Ex fish conversation, and he walks his ass straight to Dr. Hogback and goes, I'm gonna spread fish all over this island. I know your weakness. And Hogback's like, what? Fish? Yeah, go ahead. Fish? Whatever. And then Brook, under his breath, mutters to himself, it wasn't a fish? It can't be salt. That would be ridiculous. And then Dr. Hogback, in his infinite wisdom, goes, so salt? Salt? No.
What's that mean with that dude sweating? All the sweats.
Yeah, that's,
Dude, it's the Key and Peele skit.
Yeah, and so that's how Brook learns that salt is the zombies' weakness for evicting the shadow from them.
I just love that on this island, where the only weakness to these zombies is salt, they can still find items and food that are heavily salted for whatever fucking reason.
Yeah, they just keep salt around.
Dipshits.
The only redeeming quality of this idea is when Oars is revived and Sindri's like, there's a salted fish in there somewhere. I hope he fucking eats it. That's the only redeeming part of this entire conundrum. Is Sindri just being so fucking petty.
Among its contents is some salted fish. I'm sure he would love that.
So salted? If that special zombie finds that fish and eats it, then his shadow will... We can't let that happen, got it? If it does, the master will punish us mercilessly. Come on! We gotta find that thing before he does! No.
I love it.
But yeah, we found out that good old Moria, the onion shallity boy, so he's some big goon that has the shadow fruit, to probably very few people's surprise by this point.
The shadow. What is that in Japanese? Anybody know?
Kage.
Mm-hmm.
Kage.
Kage Bunshin no Jutsu?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense now. Never mind.
I think the funnest part about this dude's power is like when he steals a shadow, the shadow like fucking dances around like it's like a cave painting that's like jittery or something
Just
like that.
wriggling around.
Yeah, just
dude.
writhing, looking to get out.
Yeah, man. So he steals Luffy's shadow in these episodes or whatever, and then as soon as he clips the feet and then sends Luffy back onto the boat, because the shtick is that, well, as long as the shadow is disconnected, if the body of its original owner dies, then the shadow has to evaporate with it. So none of the people that you steal a shadow from can truly die unless you want to lose all your soldiers. So they get sent out to sea.
It's a form of nerfing him, where he can't just kill people and have an unlimited army. He has to keep people alive, and eventually they're gonna die. So, he's like, I have to get 1 million of them because half of them are probably gonna be gone by the time
keep
I go
making
out in the
more.
world.
Yeah, by the time I go out to sea, I'm going to probably lose half my army anyway from people who just
It's such a
happen to make
stupid
their way into
plan.
the sunlight.
This is the Krieg plan, by the way. This is a Krieg idea where Krieg was like numbers. I need numbers.
Yeah. This is just Krieg with extra steps, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Little stronger because
Better quality. He's got a more refined plan.
Yeah, he's got some better sample sizes to work with here. Like Krieg is just working off of a bunch of schmucks out of East Blue, that never made it to the Grand Line in the first place. At least Moria can choose a pick of the litter from people that actually have battle experience, as well as the corpses that Hogback provides.
He's got a good idea. Bad execution.
Is it bad execution?
Yeah, because why is he letting other people leave? Put them in like a jail cell. Barely keep them alive.
Well, that's fair. I had the same thought at one point too. I was like, just keep them somewhere alive. But then again, you'd have to. Then you gotta feed them and keep them alive. Like, just let them do it themselves. They'll be fine.
I'm seeing the flaw in my own idea here because if he took strong people, they would just keep fighting. They would just keep trying to get out because they're strong. I see. Gecko Moria, I respect you now. You have a semi-solid plan.
You have a more reasonable plan than I gave you credit for.
I just want to know what else Gecko Moria can possibly do. Like, we've only seen this one facet of his shadow fruit. Surely there's something else that he can do that made him a warlord, right? Like, just being able to raise this zombie army that he can't do without Dr. Hogback in the first place. Like, what did he do to earn the title of warlord?
Only Crocodile could move sand.
Yeah, but like that has good combat applications, as we saw. Like,
you mean as in a fight?
Yeah, I mean, like,
he's got size. He's got mass.
That doesn't do anything for me. The Giants have mass, and they get their asses handed to them on the regular these days.
That's true. Well, you just have to watch to find out.
I guess that's what. Yeah, I guess I'm wondering at this point.
You're curious. We got you.
Like this dude just like, fucking jacks some shadows and throws it in a corpse once in a while. And I'm supposed to expect that he's a warlord?
Right.
This guy can only bring people back from the dead.
Maybe when he met Dr. Hogback, he became a warlord because of that. Maybe he was a nobody. Maybe he's only a warlord because of Dr. Hogback's help.
That's a fair assumption to make. That's fair. If that's how it works.
That actually almost brings us well into the next topic, that Moria was also once a rival to some pirate that we know of by the name of Kaido.
I don't know about rival. That's kind of
rivals. A very loose term.
Kaido is a guy that thwarted Moria's plan at some point.
Well, he's not just a guy. He's a Yonko.
Yeah, we know this person, Christian.
What's a Yonko?
One of the 4 emperors. Think Whitebeard, Shanks level.
One of the 4 endgame bosses.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So at one point, Moria was like, I'm going to go to the new world and fuck some shit up. And then Kaido was like,
fuck.
But actually.
Much like Krieg went out and got defeated by a warlord went out and got defeated by an emperor.
What's a king to a god?
The pyramid.
Dude, actually, that's a decent parallel.
Why are
It's
you
not even
making
that
too
bad.
much sense right now?
The food chain grows.
History repeats itself.
And then the only other major thing to note with these shadows or whatever is that I guess the shadow has some of the powers of, or not, okay, maybe not the power, but like
the skills and abilities and personality.
Yeah. And
We see that it doesn't maintain the devil fruit.
But not the devil fruit, which is what me and Devin were wondering last week.
I too was wondering because I could not remember. When
what
Oars,
did you say, Justin?
I was also wondering that part because I didn't remember everything about this arc. So when Oars went gum whatever, I'm like, oh, and then he's like,
oh,
then he's like narrates to himself like, I don't know, I swore my arm was gonna stretch out. Oh well,
that's a big ass boy.
Zombie number 900.
While we're here, I want to talk about the 10-minute suspenseful sequence they had hyping this poor dude up.
Dude, it actually was kind of a minute, wasn't it?
You mean after they shoved the shadow into him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The introduction scene takes forever. I could have stood up, made a coffee, come back. They're still like showing his body.
They're still like hyping up that this fucking dude's waking up.
Finish the cup of coffee, get a refill. They're just finishing it.
He was originally found in a frozen land of ice, over 500 years old.
So what I'm hearing is Oars is the avatar of this universe.
But when the world needed him most,
He vanished.
I did kind of enjoy hearing Luffy's stupid voice come booming out of this giant. I don't know, something about him screaming meat and Sanji, cook for me.
It's such a good bit, dude. I love that all the zombies have the same voice as the Shadow, but just like zombified.
Yeah.
That's probably so much fun to record, honestly.
Damn it! Where are the pirates?
They ran away! Like super fast! They're long gone!
Come back!
Sanji! Food! Wait, who's Sanji? That's weird.
It's blasting them out the door because the force of him yelling for meat is so heavy.
Bro, that's a lot of hot breath he's letting out. That's like a really industrial sized fan, you know, the ones they use on movie sets.
you guys overlooked it. But the Knight and Frankie fight, that shit was really. That's a good fight. That was a really good fight.
Actually, wasn't that bad. No, I actually like Frankie.
It was
this arc
it
so
was better
far.
than the Brook and Ryuma fight.
For now, relax.
For now,
there isn't much of a fight yet.
It's just two people poking each other.
Hold on, I forgot to put a bullet point in here.
Oh, on the fly editing. Love it.
Is it just going to be Perona?
Oh boy, here we go.
No,
That's a large bullet point.
I saw a big P on it that
it.
says Perona. Yeah, what are you talking about?
So,
All right, let's get to the other stuff
Jordy,
first.
no, Jordy, I want to
Sure.
expand on this. Tell me
Okay.
what's so important about Perona, please.
all
Indulge
right.
me.
The aesthetics and the character itself is very pleasing.
So you like the goth meets Harajuku vibe she's giving off?
I will say that out of a lot of characters in this series, she does have a pretty good design.
I can concede that.
Yeah, she has one of the best character designs in this show.
Also,
I can concede
ironically turned unironically, has one of my favorite laughs. I used to say it to piss people off, and now I just kind of like it.
Dude, that's the other thing about the dub too in this arc. So with everyone having a laughing tick, everyone does it in the dub. And honestly, most of them are fine. I think the only one that I can't stand is Hogbacks when he goes like, flush.
Nah, I like it.
He's all
I
right.
kind of
He's all
don't
right.
mind his.
I like it. She was also the original waifu before the current one.
The current one.
She's the original waifu?
Yeah.
Bro, we've had Nami and Robin for
okay. No,
eons.
no,
What you
Yeah,
on about?
I'm not.
Nah, see,
Robin is.
Jordy hasn't put any stock into this series until Perona showed up, but I think I know who his main is.
No,
too.
yeah, he knows.
Yeah.
A certain.
Is it
certain
Perona in the future? is it Perona in 600 episodes?
No,
Listen here, you little shit.
think the One Piece version of Azula.
Oh, so batshit
the
crazy.
real waifu. Man of culture. A man of culture, man.
Look at that. He gets it.
Is it,
So you
is
like
it
him
weird
crazy,
that that's
then?
actually not who I thought you were talking about? I thought you were talking about the one named after an animal.
That could be anybody.
That's what I'm thinking of, but also a lot of people are named after animals in this show.
You know, he won't get it. I'm thinking of the Snake Lady.
Yeah, Snake Lady.
Yeah. I thought you were thinking of the
Medusa?
bear girl. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, nah.
The female waifu that's amalgamating in my head based off all the character descriptions is not a waifu in my head.
Don't worry, when you meet
With the smile, the snake lady with the smile, but also a bear.
That's still high tier, Brendan. Still up there.
Oh, okay, yeah. That was just my first guess. That's all. And I should know better, honestly.
DM me Bear Lady because I'm lost, but Snake Lady,
Anyway,
you're Christian.
Corona.
When you meet her, you're gonna love her. And if you don't, you're an animal and you're off the podcast.
Well, clearly she's the animal.
I need to get a Perona statue.
No, you don't. Stop that.
To Ryuma.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm excited for Ryuma. And I can't
Are
tell
you?
anybody why.
Ryuma balls.
Got him.
Whew.
I can't
Anyway,
say
what were
I
we
can't
talking about?
explain why I'm excited for Ryuma, but
Because he's a samurai guy, and it's a sword fight. I'm saying that kind of condescendingly, but I'm also looking forward to
you're
this
also
fight.
very much not wrong in your assessment of me. That's a large portion of it, but
Yeah, his favorite guy is Zoro.
Zoro, yeah, the
Not very
Zoro
complicated.
fanboy guy.
Not even
I will
ashamed a little
say
bit.
that one of my favorite things too about like just Ryuma's existence in general. So number one, he's like stronger than Brook because I guess assumedly like his body plus Brook's shadow is stronger
Yes.
than Brook by himself.
That is the
Mhm.
equation.
What I do love here is, you know, like they already set the rules that whatever shadow you have like some of the skill set and like the personality of the shadow or like the person you come from. At no point does this samurai do, well, maybe not at 0 point, but for the most part, they're both doing like fencing techniques, which is what predominantly Brook's bread and butter is, being like a gentleman swordsman. He's more of a fencing type.
So you get a shadow applied to you, and it's only what the shadow knows that you're capable of, or like
Yeah, that's what it was supposed to be. That was like literally the equation they weighed out.
Nah. Too literal. Think big. Bigger picture.
break the rules.
Why? I feel like this
Why?
is very
The-
reasonable.
The show told me the rules. I'm just
Yeah,
I'm just spitting
wait a
them back
minute.
at you.
And the show is going to tell you what
Yeah, the
rules.
show's wrong.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. They already told me that it means nothing when Brook turned his boat around magically and went back to Thriller Bark, even though his rudder's fucking broken. So fuck the rules.
Jesus.
Everything's chaos.
All right, now on to maliciousness details. Malicious? How you pronounce it? Maliciousness?
Malicious?
Delicious.
What do you want
Malicious
about-
details.
Delicious? Are you okay?
Delicious details.
Delicious.
You sound like my uncle trying to say
Delectable.
invisible and invincible.
Illicit,
show?
maybe? Are you talking about illicit?
No. I'm talking about the minor stuff. All right, minor details. Nami got captured to become a bride. Kind of lame.
Kind of illegal too.
We have a zombie tailor guy to put her in the dress. Probably got another lewd scene of Nami for some reason.
Yeah, it's a very creepy subplot. I'm not a fan of it.
Not a fan of it. The only real point of importance is that we learn that Absalom can make other things / people invisible now.
And also, he can shoot fire out of his hands too, because that guy has some other power we don't know about yet, and it's just magic at this point,
It's not the first person we've seen do that.
isn't it?
Frankie breathes
Do
fire.
I need to point you to
Lucci did
Sanji?
Sanji
Do I need
did
to point
it.
you to Sanji?
Yeah, but we don't have a reason for Absalom's power yet. Like at least they told us Sanji spins in a top real good. Absalom lifts his hand and does whatever. Like he forced.
Maybe he did the Lucci move.
Yeah, maybe did a Lucci. We just, so much power went
I
flick.
don't know, maybe sure. The guy holds his hand out and does whatever he wants at this point, as far as I'm
You
concerned.
don't see the subtle muscle movements, but he's actually like palm pressing.
He does it so quickly that we don't actually get to see what he did.
Yeah, man, he's basically doing Hadouken as far as I'm concerned.
It's like the Caleb City skit. Yeah, I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, Absalom's the strongest fucker on this island. Gecko who? Gecko Moria.
Bold of you to assume that Gecko's strong.
He's the warlord here. What else am I supposed to expect?
So, question. Of the three commanders, I guess they're called, who do you think is the strongest one?
Absalom.
Could not be more wrong.
Okay, first of all, Hogback is barely a character. No combat. And it's definitely not Absalom.
Hogback is nowhere near. He has shown no physical strength. And the only other competitor is Perona.
Yeah, and that's the right answer.
You remember that time that they saw those ghosts, Christian? What happened?
They got
Right.
depressed.
I mean, all he has to do is not get hit, though.
But
Oh, yeah?
like, yeah, is it that easy though?
As far as I know right now, yeah. Everything is magic
Aight.
right now. I don't know shit
That's
about
fair.
these guys' powers.
That's fair. That's fair.
Absalom has shown that he doesn't need to be anywhere near you to do damage. Now, if she works on Logia powers where she can just go incorporeal and ranged attacks mean nothing to her, then yeah, maybe we got an argument here. But I don't know shit right now. As far as I'm concerned, Absalom can wave his hand and do anything.
Christian, I appreciate that you're being so like easy to work with right now on this. You're being very patient. Proud of you.
He's got a channel with Devin, man.
pulling double duty out here. He's outnumbered. He's in the corner. And no one puts baby in the corner.
Everyone knows cornered animals get dangerous when they're in the corner.
Yo, Christian, I got this afro if you want to borrow it. You
He's gonna strike you. Don't do it.
Afro. The afro's important. Don't cut off my afro. It's the
Don't
only
cut off
thing
the
I have
afro,
left.
bro. That's right, man. Dude, I feel bad for Brook, dude. That's like the only thing that he has to cherish, man.
Brook had a really
Relatable.
good fight scene that it wasn't for you. It was when he was fighting those painting zombies.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, like there was some sick flips that he had in there. He's like chopping every one of them in half.
We mentioned how Brook just seemed dominated by Ryuma, which he was. But I'm convinced it's only because he's holding back for the afro. If there was no afro involved, Brook, give him the swiftest hands.
I don't think he is, because in the flashback he gets his ass handed to him, and then Ryuma's like, "I'm gonna cut your afro now," and he's like, "No."
Well, what if this is a Rock Lee thing where someone's gonna go, Brook, lose the afro, and he takes it off and he gains like 400% strength.
I mean,
He
he
gains extra
probably
power.
would. So that's the whole point. Ryuma's point is like, I'm going to cut this afro off so you can at least be a challenge to me. And he's like, Brook's like, no, I need that.
Think about how much weight that afro has, how much weight he loses if he takes it off.
Yeah, I mean, definitely not about aerodynamics. Definitely not what we're...
That thing's holding them back.
It is holding him back.
Anyway, I think we're done with these episodes now.
Wait,
there's
one other thing.
Are we gonna talk about it? Because like I almost don't even want to count it, since it's like basically a piggyback of the other.
I need to bring it up. I don't think this counts, but there was zombie with panda head in 351. Like there were several of them.
It was, but it isn't. Honestly, like it's kind of a gray area.
I think
it's clearly the same panda zombie from before. I think
so.
Which is great. Well, we'll mention it. Bravo, Christian.
I also
you're
actually I realized at the end of this this episode, because the episode pretty much ends with Robin looking up and asking Chopper and Usopp if they're okay, and I realized that she was using their names. I don't know how long this has been going on for.
It's very recent. I think that might actually be the first time she's called Usopp not long nose, to be honest with you.
I feel like this is new because I didn't see
I
that.
feel like it is new also, but
no, this is new for Usopp for sure, 100%. This is like the first time she's ever done it.
Because the show kind of does make a semi big deal out of it. Also, they like Robin's face takes up the entire screen. You know, she looks up after icing a zombie, and she smiles at the camera and goes, "Chopper, Usopp, are you okay?"
Yeah, I did note that. I noticed that they made a big thing about that, and I wasn't really sure why, but I guess that makes sense now.
Yeah. So, shout out.
Next week's 353 to 356.
I got one quick quote. There's a lot of like kind of funny gags from Robin. I think, it's when Brook shows up after saving Frankie and Robin from the spider monkey dude, and Brook is just kind of making a bunch of skull jokes and not being serious, and it's like rubbing Frankie the wrong way, and Robin just goes, "Don't bother, he's already dead."
yeah. It was when he was gonna shoot him, and she was like, "Don't do it, he's already dead. Like, come on." But then when he said he was gonna like beat the shit out of him, there was like 3 strikes for Robin, and on the third one, she was like, "You know what, Frankie? You can give him a good, go for it. Give him a knuckle sandwich or whatever." It just lays Brook out.
They do it a few times too. Like we get that, and then later Brook is talking about how he's going to tell them the plan or whatever, and he makes another skull joke of some kind, and Robin just gets like the super dark, shaded over look.
It's been years since I've had such an emotionally engaging conversation. It's so much fun. La 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 la.
Are you going to tell us what to do or not?
Sure.
I don't really have a whole lot of other quotes, to be honest. Honestly, my notes this week are very short. I don't have a lot written down for these 4 episodes here. There's a lot of, I don't want to say nothing happens, but each individual episode focuses on like one specific thing that happens. And so there's really not a lot of stuff to talk about after that, I guess. So I don't really have a whole lot of notes other than Sindri just being a petty asshole during that whole Oars situation. Anyway, so you got no quotes for us either then?
Who, me?
Yeah,
you.
Let me check my notes. My notes say next week is 356.
It'd be that way, dude.
Golden ham.
I'm gonna vote for Sindri.
Sindri again?
Sindri?
Again?
Yeah, we've already voted for her once.
So anyway, I vote for Sindri.
Nah. I want to give it to my boy Brook, dude. Like he's coming out here with
Didn't we give it to Brook last week?
Brook is just that good, bro.
I'm pretty sure we definitely gave it to Brook last week.
We gave it to Brook the first time we met him, and you guys gave it to Brook last week, actually.
Yeah.
Fuck.
We definitely voted Brook last
We
week.
can give it to Brook again.
I also definitely stipulated last week that I'm fine with giving it to Brook at as many weeks as we can,
I
but
have nothing against
I
it.
do still kind of like Sindri more.
Although, because no one else would do it, I'm going for Piranha.
No. I was going to say her name, but I think there's better opportunity for her down the line.
I don't care if there's better
You
opportunity.
guys are
I'm going to say it every week.
Stop metaing.
I'm going to say Piranha every week from now. What you just said, you don't care how many times you're going to vote for Brook.
No, but
I'll go for Brook.
he's metaing it in the way where like she's gonna have a better time for this instead of just I'll do it any day of the week.
I'm going with Brook. I was going to vote for Brook anyway.
I don't care what happens from here to the end of the arc. Piranha's going to be my vote every time.
Perona, not Piranha, you weirdo.
Piranha
Piranha.
plant.
PD Piranha.
It's Rona. Perona, like Corona.
Stop.
So hear me out here. What if I just pick a different person so that none of us have voted for the same person?
Oh, come on, dude. I just voted for Brook. Don't do this to me.
Then we go to numbers or some shit, and I can't
Don't do
stand
this.
it.
You're right now. Brook.
One day, brother.
Are you two a part of the Piranha clan?
I'm a distant relative.
Is there an image with Piranha and Brook?
No, not yet, because she is the only one literally sleeping on Brook when he shows up.
Yeah, she slept through the entire 5 years ago arc. Again, disrespecting Kombusi.
Then Photoshop it. No, she was there. She was fighting him.
Oh yeah, I saw it.
She was there.
Yeah.
Remember he saw the ghost?
Yeah.
He was there.
You just pick a scene where Brook and Robin are in frame, and then you just very haphazardly Photoshop Piranha over Robin. Give Robin pink hair, and then be like, "See, it's
Robin who?
Piranha."
Yeah. Don't even put actual Piranha's face over it. Just make Robin's hair pink. Call it a day.
All right,
all I'm
Justin,
saying,
what
dude.
do we have for the grab bag?
Grab bag today. Hold on. Let me go find the bag itself. Gotta open it up.
Man, our bag of holding is getting kind of full, I think.
We got listener questions. Not a question, but I do want to touch on one email we got earlier.
That is a question in there, though.
The question
Nani?
resides.
No, there's a
within
different
the
email, not the one that we're going to talk about after this email. It's a different email.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
okay.
So this first email is from our listener Dallas, and I'll just read it for everyone to listen. Hello, all of you wonderful people. I stumbled upon your One Piece with a Lime about 2 weeks ago while searching for some One Piece podcasts. It is currently the third top search result on Spotify for One Piece. So you all are doing a great job.
Oh.
I love
Shut up, he's talking.
I love the banter that your group discusses in each and every episode. And all the members have something interesting to listen to.
Oh.
I especially love
All right,
the
that one I do doubt a little
I
bit.
got that one.
I especially love the predictions that the newcomers to the series have. It's so intriguing what they think will happen in the future of One Piece, only to be taken aback when Oda goes into a completely different direction. I have listened to all your episodes, and now I am looking forward to whenever your new episodes come out and what you will say about them with the new arc that the crew is sailing into. I know Justin was talking about checking the emails in more recent episodes, so this one goes out to you, bud. Keep up the great work, if not for me, for Buggy D Clown, the future king, nay, god of the pirates. Cheers.
Now we're talking.
Oh,
We've actually gotten a few of those before, but we're going to start doing them now because, why
Yeah,
not?
just so we're clear, we've gotten a lot of very nice emails over the months, and this one was just easy to give back into the cast.
One of the more recent ones.
Yeah, and it was also very recent. It also mentioned Justin by name, so Justin had to pick it. You know what I'm saying?
right. It's also one that doesn't have any spoilers for me or Devin. Not that we checked the email in the first place anyway, but
Yeah, we're really good, at least with, by our standards, at responding to everyone who emails us. But yeah, for the most part, like if you have like questions about like spoiler related stuff, we'll always get back to you. But if you keep it, tame or whatever, we'll share it with like Devin and Christian. But still feel free to email us whatever the hell you damn well please. We appreciate it.
Speaking of, did I give a shout out to an email from Caitlin a couple episodes back? I feel like I did. I don't remember if I did.
Didn't we in the spoiler cast? We answered one of her questions.
I remember you talking about an email that you didn't respond to for like 3 weeks. Was that theirs?
Her in this email, her question was, have we seen the live action One Piece casting and what were our thoughts?
Oh, I don't remember that.
Oh, no, I just asked you to say now. Kaylin in this email asks if we had seen the cast members for the One Piece live action on Netflix is coming out and what we thought about it.
Justin's going back in the log. All right.
Is this an old one?
Yeah, this is a pretty dated one.
I feel like I maybe it's just because I answered her in the email. I think that like we answer this on a podcast.
Yeah, usually we do answer them in the email, but I guess we're going to start doing them here. Just,
when we can.
Well, do both.
Yeah, when we can. We'll do it. That's always fun.
She also sends a lovely picture of her, and I quote, Land Hippo Nova, which I'm pretty sure I showed you guys.
I love how this has become a thing. Like somebody, like the first person sent us like animal pics at some point. And then after we said like, hey, by the way, send us your pet pics. Literally everyone sends us
so
pet
many
pics.
pet pics. My favorite. This is what I'm here for.
This is the best bit we've accidentally created ever.
So in for all of your pet pictures.
And yet no hamsters. Where's the hamster representation?
We have not had a single person send us a hamster. That's a shame.
We have received the mainstream animals of dogs and cats.
Now, don't go out and get a hamster. That's not. Don't do that.
Yeah,
you already have one. All right, I'm not going to put that responsibility on you.
Unless you're Johnny, because we haven't heard from you in a minute.
No, Johnny comes in and out.
Yeah, he's
I haven't
every now
heard
and
from
then.
Johnny in a minute. Oh, okay. I also don't go on the Twitter nearly as often.
Just a real quick answer, Caitlin's question on live air. I saw the cast myself. Let's see what I remember. Not the biggest fan of everyone's casting, except Nami looked really cool in terms of accurately portraying the character visually to me. Usopp looked really cool. And Sanji looks like Eneru, and it's terrifying.
Sanji does look a lot like Eneru. He literally looks like Eminem.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing this actually.
I'm a level with you. I don't hate any of them. I think the only one that looks a little weird to me might be the Zoro pick, but honestly, it's just because he doesn't have green hair. And even if you give him green hair, I worry that it's not going to read, but we'll have to wait and see. Every other one, I don't know, it kind of hits.
Is Emily Rudd related to Paul Rudd?
She is not. I looked this up myself. She is her own beast.
That's a shame.
Usopp looks fire. Yeah, see, like Sanji, I think is going to be a good pick if you either let him grow his hair or do something with his hair, because he's obviously like shaven in all of the headshots that he gives out. But honestly, good jawline. Mm-hmm. You can definitely put that cool curly brow on him. What do you want from me, man? I'm just saying what I got. Say what I got.
Well, no. I'm not. No. I just actually finally looked at Sanji.
The side by side.
That's Eminem.
Yeah,
dude, that's Eminem though.
It's Eneru, bro.
Yeah, they better let that guy grow his hair.
Yeah, I hope he's grown his hair or something and doesn't wear just like a shitty wig.
He got the facial structure and the little stubby.
Definitely, the hair just needs to be way fucking longer.
All right, well that's it. That's all the cast.
No, we got the main email that we were supposed to read, but I got sidetracked. Finally, our email from listener Brook, who sends a picture of her lovely doggo Eileen, who's got beautiful eyes, and her big fluffy cat Persephone.
Fluffy cat, bro. That cat. I just want to use that cat as a pillow. It's so fluffy.
Email reads as such. The pandemic sucked me back into a weeb phase. I watched all of Naruto and base Naruto and Shippuden in 2020, except Boruto just can't do it. In 2021, I watched One Piece and can definitely thank you guys for helping me get into it and fall in love with the show. At this point, I think I should just count watching a long-form anime that gives me bragging rights as an annual tradition. With that being said, what should I watch in 2022? Should I finish off the big three and watch Bleach? I talk too much shit about Dragon Ball, so I have to watch it at some point. Is this the year? Or what shows should every anime fan watch? A basic anime toolkit, if you will. It can be basic ones that everyone's watching, like Demon Slayer, or ones that give you more credibility. I'll let y'all decide. Me and Jordy answered this in an email.
I sent her like a long essay about that.
Jordy's like, well, I'm something of an anime list maker myself.
You're talking about the basic anime toolkit? Is that what you're talking about? You sent her a long list of?
She just asked for recommendations, right?
And Jordy got real up in there.
And Jordy, being Jordy, of course, did.
Did you give her the lists?
Bro, it's an essay
I
hero.
I gave her the introductory list that I made for you.
Mm-hmm.
I said, oh, wow, that's a lot you consume. But you walked into the Bears' den by asking someone like me this question because I can go about this.
Jordy, you don't have to be that aggressive when you respond to people.
No, that was
does.
perfect. I read this like 2 days after he wrote that. I was like, oh, this is beautiful. I love this. Gotta write my own.
Yeah, I already answered this extensively. Bleach is nice.
I would almost say you might even want to hold off a little bit longer because Bleach is finally getting its last arc.
It is. I feel like, I mean, depending on how fast you binge it, maybe waiting off a little bit, a couple months might do some good.
I went to my go-to, Hunter x Hunter. If you really want a long shonen, that's really good.
Yeah, I think if you want a shonen that's like a little lengthy, Hunter x Hunter is probably your best bet if you haven't watched it yet. It's probably, of the shonens available, it's probably the best, if not the most digestible for sure.
I'll sum mine up for y'all here. One, Bleach, I love it. The filler, extensive, kind of a crime, but also pretty enjoyable nonetheless. I only hated the Katakurizer stuff. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was just like when it was being aired, because I was watching Bleach week to week when it was airing live on Toonami. So anytime Katakurizer came up as filler, it like made me want to burn.
There's a meta aspect of once you learn the idea of fillers or the things that fillers exist, that's when you start hating it. But if you if you never know about fillers and you watch Bleach, it's pretty decent.
That's fair, because what was it, after the first like canon arc, the next arc after that is called the Bound arc. That's all filler, and I didn't know that until many years later.
Because you're just watching. It's just a show to you. You're accepting what you're given.
Yeah, I was like, oh, the Bound arc is really cool. These are some cool people with cool powers. But to give my quick little list, I already wrote to the rest of the audience. I suggest Yu Yu Hakusho, Bungo Stray Dogs, Dr. Stone, Tokyo Revengers, and Haikyuu.
I love how we all just say Haikyuu.
Well, that's the actual title of that show.
Oh, wait, no, that's the actual name.
You're animals. Animals.
The best.
We've done Jordy.
I take full responsibility.
Also, Demon Slayer is good. Anyway, you two got anything?
Do I have anything?
I'll go first if you want. If you don't want to go first,
for
Christian. Well, specifically on whether or not you should continue on with the shonen trip, I think your best bet would probably either be Hunter x Hunter, maybe Fairy Tail, probably not actually. I have
controversial suggestion here.
I have this like weird relationship with Fairy Tail where like I actually was like super into it for like a hot second, but then like at some point the fog cleared and like I watched like my favorite arc as a rewatch. It was like, why did I like this again?
You mature. That's what happened. You matured.
Dude, I was like 22 when I started watching it, though.
Yeah, and you matured.
And then you matured.
You got lured in by the booba, and then you finally realized there was no substance otherwise.
Listen, all right. So if you like the power of friendship, if that doesn't bother you, the animation's pretty good, and I do like the powers. Like they ain't
the
bad.
music's actually the best part of that series.
Music's fire. Like there's a lot to like, but it's very kiddie. I will say, even more than One Piece. it's definitely, it can be a little tough.
One Piece is very mature later down the road, like where it's like PG-13. Fairy Tail, very childhood friendly.
Yeah, the thing I don't like is that it's childhood friendly, but it also has really, really weird ecchi.
Yeah, it does go a little too hard on the ecchi. It's like it almost crosses into like the DXD? Or something DXD?
There's an Urza scene that's infamous because she's basically naked in a dungeon, locked up.
You're reminding me of an episode from Inuyasha, and that was actually the first episode I ever saw on Toonami. And
right, but I'm pretty sure Inuyasha doesn't go, this is for kids.
No, it definitely doesn't.
Kind of tries to be a little mature for it, doesn't it? But for an actual list of just good anime to watch, dude, Bacano, Psycho Pass, Full Metal if you haven't, Steins Gate's always one of my favorites. These are like my pinnacle that I could rewatch at any time, to be perfectly honest.
Also, the pinnacle king of all these is Full Metal Brotherhood.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's a really great show. It definitely deserves to be like the most beloved anime of all time. 50 episodes is a little much even for that story. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe I'm alone on that.
That's a pretty tight 50 episodes, man.
It's like 60 something, 64.
Whatever.
It's a little bit more than 50. Yeah.
Even then.
I think you could have cut a little bit of some out of that.
The thing is, I don't like is that you show that to somebody and they can either go two ways. They go, I am very intrigued. Please show me more. Or they go, oh, this was nice. And they go out and search for something and they find something like Fairy Tail and they go, oh, never mind. Anime sucks.
I mean, I guess.
I mean, that's just going to happen a longer journey period. Like, I'm sure we watched a bunch of bad stuff or just stuff we didn't appreciate.
I only watch the best stuff, right? Don't put me in with you.
All right, relax. You know you had to go through a bunch of gunk to get your refined taste.
slog through the garbage.
If you listen to Panda View, you know how much we love Gurren Lagann. We love it so much we did 4 recordings on it.
Oh, it's so
Giving me
great.
flashbacks.
So much fun.
4 tries. 4 tries.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Much like Brendan has this fascination with fairy tale, I, for some reason, just really enjoy Sword Art. The first season, second season's all right. The second half of the second season is better than the rest of it, though. And then that's where I dropped off. I didn't really care.
You didn't care for the stuff that's been coming out the past couple of years?
Nope.
No, definitely not.
I haven't been around to get to that. You know,
That's
my
fair.
list is long.
That's fair. Alicization,
I watched one
Gungale.
show as the what's his face Giguk has stated, the life of an anime fan. You go from watching 30 shows a day to watching 1 show a year.
Sounds more like adulthood, but go on.
No, it's true. I don't have a whole lot of extra to add here, really. Most of what I probably would have said has been said already. The only thing I'll kind of add on to it is I'm a large fan of like Mob Psycho. Mob Psycho 100 is really,
dude. Second season,
but it's too short.
There's a 3rd season that got announced recently, which is hype as shit.
Hell yeah.
I can't wait for that. But yeah, that 2nd season of Mob Psycho is really good. There are not a lot of shows out there that get better 2nd seasons than the 1st season, and I think Mob Psycho is one of them. I've recently been making my way through the entire log of Monogatari. I'm pretty much at the end. I'm pretty much at the end. I just have to watch the Monogatari, whatever the newest season is.
You've already passed me in Monogatari, bro.
I'm at the end of what's come out, basically.
Get ready for a lot of fan service if you watch that one.
I'm pretty sure I've talked about Monogatari before and the way they work on this. But did you want to talk about ecchi? Whew.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they don't go, this is for kids.
No, they do not claim to be for kids. Definitely don't Google the toothbrushing scene.
Wait, I want to add one more to my list too, by the way.
You had your time.
I want to add one more to my list,
go
please. In addition, if you like mystery, watch Erase, dude. It's so good.
Oh, that's true.
That's a more modern starting anime. Like every now and then, like an anime comes out where the story is so condensed, you can just point that at somebody and be like, watch this. And then
that's literally why I tell everyone to watch Bacano, Erased, Psychopaths, and Steins Gates more than anything else. I don't even honestly put Full Metal on the list because 50 episodes is a little daunting.
You're wild for that.
I'm sorry. This is where I'm at.
I wouldn't recommend My Hero anymore. Maybe season 2, but not anymore.
The animation has been dropping recently. It's actually made me kind of sad. But the story's good. If you want to read it, it's great.
Allegedly.
The last thing I'll mention is my personal favorite of the Watanabe's Space Dandy, which is a surprise to nobody. I'd put Space Dandy easily over Bebop or Shampoo.
Really?
It's a tight race.
Take.
That's a
tight race.
take.
No, you said easily. It's not tight if it's
Christian.
easy.
No, Christian. You gotta get your boxing gloves. I'm coming over.
That's fine. I don't care.
Listen, bro, like
I enjoyed watching Space Dandy, but
I will
you're
watch
wild.
Space Dandy and rewatch Space Dandy and rewatch Space Dandy over any of the
Could
other
not
two.
be me.
To me, they are always equal. All 3 of them.
They're all really
I won't
good.
even say that.
They're all really good.
There's no one better than the other. All 3 are equal.
Shampoo and Bebop are similar in tone and I guess maybe genre. Dandy is wildly different. It's enjoyable. I watched it live week to week on Toonami when that was coming out, and I was just like, I don't know what this is, but it's a nice show. You just kind of, it's a stoner show. Like you get high and just be like, this show is great.
It still has really good plot though.
What plot? It was an episodic weekly. Like
It's
what
not
plot?
just though. It's not just though. You could say the same thing about the other two, but there's still
they
underlying.
have Space, Google Earth, and Space Dandy. You don't get
No,
it, dude.
The thing is that Space Dandy, while really like parody-esque, there's like a handful of episodes will just question your reality.
Wasn't that literally a episode? Ends in a ramen shop, but like they like had an existential crisis.
No, dude. Go watch episode 5.
Is that the one where they go into like the past or that one planet where the cat dude's from and they see his dad and stuff? Because I do like that episode. That's a sweet episode.
No.
I don't know if Christian, you think of the same episode. But there's one specific episode I love where he's actually talking to like people who are borderline dead. And it's like a very depressing episode, but it's like he walks out of that feeling like, I forgot how, I remember that being a good episode.
The episode 5 is the one where he looks after the small girl.
That's also a good one.
Yeah.
Don't remember too much.
Episode 5 is the one where I was like, all right, hold on. This is crazy good. I know which one you're talking about. That one comes a little later, but episode 5 was where because it turns into this episodic, like we're having fun times, into this, oh, we're like out here. Okay, I'm in. I'm strapping in for this now.
I'm gonna be real here. Episodic show. It's been years since I've seen it. All I really remember is 1, Boobies, because Boobies is great. And 2, that one episode where I'm pretty sure it's all one episode and not me blending timelines or whatever. There is some timey-wimey mumbo jumbo that goes on. Dandy, I'm pretty sure, like, speaks to God. And then it all ends up with them at a ramen shop on the moon. I might be crossing some wires of 2 different episodes, but that's how I remember.
Sounds like the plant episode to me, to be perfectly honest with you.
Brendan's always on his plant episode.
Dude, I fucking hate the plant episode.
Plant episode is a vibe, bro. That's you gotta let it take you
a lot.
You gotta let it take you.
Anyway, that's it. We got sucked into a 25-minute conversation about anime watching again.
I mean, this happens every time. We all have our opinions. We all have the stuff we love.
Well, we answer the same question also. This is not the first time we've answered a question like this.
This isn't the first time we've had this question, but somebody specifically wanted us to know. They wanted our opinion. So here we are.
And I'll keep giving it every time.
There's one specifically that people will hate or not hate or love. But Attack on Titan is on track to be probably one of the greatest animes ever made.
Honestly, yeah, probably. I would agree that Attack on Titan, if you haven't even tried, you might as well, because it is a good time.
I gotta rewatch it because I think the large gaps in between seasons has like not given me that perception or vibe.
Yeah, that's the problem, that there are large gaps. But if you watch it from beginning to end, if you wait for like the final season to come out and you watch it from beginning to end, it is actually.
I've seen the first 2 seasons, but I don't think I've seen the 3rd season. I'd have to refresh exactly what happens in each season, but I know the first 2 for sure. So I've got a lot to catch up whenever it finally finishes, and I'm looking forward to it.
So good.
I'm gonna start it from the beginning, honestly, just because
There's
I feel like
scene, bro. Like, God damn. I want to make a whole podcast just on that one episode.
You're wild.
You want to make a whole podcast on that one episode where Irwin was like,
he gives the one.
Sorry, that was a strange thing to ask.
Irwin has one speech that is actually so good. I was like, who wrote this? God damn.
Probably some ex-military dude.
I think I know what part you're talking about. I did read the manga back in the day for a while, but then I just kind of fell off.
But it's a combination of the music, the performance, the art.
Yeah,
all
no,
that stuff.
I totally agree. No, Attack on Titan is a fucking paradigm, if anything.
So good.
The quality never slipped with that show.
Bro, I remember the one time people were upset about that show is when, I think it's for like season 4, Mappa took over animation and changed some stuff up. Everyone got mad at it. I'm like, people are animals. This is still good. It's just different.
Studio Wood was dying making that show.
No, there was like that one time where the Colossal Titan was like in CGI instead of like hand-drawn animation.
Do you know how much effort it's going to take to draw every little detail on that
Yeah,
Titan?
like I was fine with it, honestly. Like it wasn't even that big of a deal.
The community is just a bunch of animals. And to think Devin missed out on this episode. Sucks to suck, kid. And you know what? That means you get to steal his job. Follow us at Panda Sightings on Instagram and Twitter. Send us emails at pandasightings@gmail.com. Also, there's a new thing we were recently privy to. You can now rate our podcast on Spotify and possibly other platforms. So go do that. Go rate us. Don't be like Jordy, who's a dickhead, and rate us 1 star or whatever.
Listen, it had to be done.
We need the masses to give us as many 5s as possible to eventually overpower his 1-star rating. He gave us a 1 star.
To be done.
It didn't. It really didn't.
It did not have to be done.
You did not have to be the antagonist.
Someone was going to do it. I wanted it to be us.
Don't be calling it us. All right?
It's you.
Somebody's gonna do it anyway. You're just adding to the pile.
No, because it was me first. First to rate
First
1
doesn't
star.
matter. This isn't the YouTube comment section.
But I know.
Well, as long as you know, I guess we're fine.
Animal.
Aminal.
It had to be done.
All right, but thanks for listening. That's it.
Yeah, this is a long one.
Is it?
Yeah,
long?
I hope you guys are ready for a 25-minute cast. Tell us how long this
No, this is a long one. I feel like most of it's going to stay.
Oh, yeah?
There's a bit of leniency these days. Some would call laziness, but I think leniency.
That's what we're talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
The main One Piece stuff, we can cut all that. But this listener question segment we ran for the past 30 minutes, all stay in.
Could you
Right,
imagine
that's
this
gotta stay.
One Piece episode is going to be the 20 minutes we spent talking about nothing and then the listener questions? And
As
it'll
it
still
should.
be like a 40-minute cast.
As it should.
A nice 45 minutes.
Also, Brooke, I hope you
my
enjoy enjoyed and got anything out of our answers to your question.
We can make a whole cast of that, which is what Pan of You was supposed to be, but schedules and all that.
We also just never figured out a good way to deal with shows and just relegated ourselves to movies.
Remember that time you guys were going to do one on Minority Report?
No, I don't.
No, I don't. I don't remember. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
I'm getting tired of that. I might just do a solo cast of Minority Report.
Jordy's going to be like, so this movie.
I watched the movie when that night we were planning to do it, and then we didn't do it because people got lazy again. And now I don't remember the movie. So I
blame Justin.
And I don't want to watch a 3-hour movie again, to be honest.
It was 3 hours?
It's like almost 3 hours, dude. All right, maybe it's like 2.5, not 3 hours, but it's like
2.5 is basically 3 hours for movies.
That is basically 3 hours.
Anyway, I should probably stop.
Good night. Love y'all. Send us more emails. We'll try and give you more Pan of You episodes if you even listen to those.